Hi everybody, welcome back to the kitchen. Today I'm going to make some Korean chicken wings, which I've made before and they always turn out fantastic. However, normally I deep fry them, and this time I'm going to use the air fryer, which I've never done before. Hopefully they turn out well. This is the Ninja Air Fryer Pro 4-in-1. The 4-in-1 refers to air frying, roasting, reheating, and dehydrating. This has a 5-quart capacity and a maximum temperature of 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I'm going to arrange a variety of drumettes and flats into the basket so that there's enough air to circulate around it. I'm going to cook these at 390 degrees for 10 minutes, flip them, and then do it again. First 10 minutes is over, I'm going to take a look and flip them. Ten more minutes at 400 degrees. Earlier this week I used the Ninja to cook a whole roasted chicken. I went to the grocery store, never having used this before. I bought the biggest chicken I could find. That was probably a mistake. This is the 5-quart model, and I really had to squish that chicken in there to get it to fit. I just seasoned it with salt, pepper, and garlic, and I cooked it, I don't remember how long. I cooked it for a half hour, and then I flipped it and cooked it for another half hour. I think I cooked it at 375, something like that. And it turned out great, but like I said, it barely fit in here, and I kind of had to pry it out. The skin was crispy, the meat was moist. I thought it was delicious. So, a successful experiment. For a very first attempt at this thing, I thought it was fantastic. Next, I cooked some frozen shrimp. Now, these had already been breaded and I guess pre-fried or whatever, and I had those before in the oven and I didn't really care for them, but when I came out of here I thought they were delicious. So another successful experiment. The third thing I did was some frozen burritos, and I did it to the instructions on the package. However, I didn't think they turned out that well. I thought that they were just kind of dried out, and really, I think microwave is probably the best for the burritos, but they had instructions for the air fryer, so I thought I'd try it. And then last night I made ribs in here. I cooked them for, like 15 minutes, and then I pulled them out, flipped them, cooked them for 10 minutes, and then I brushed some barbecue sauce on them and cooked them for 5 minutes. That sauce just caramelized. I think those were some of the best tasting ribs I've ever had, at least that I've cooked. Okay, I've had some that were better in restaurants occasionally, but these were very good. They say that you can put the basket and the insert into the dishwasher, which I haven't done. I don't feel like I've needed to. It was very easy just to put a little soap and water in there and brush it out. Even for the rib mess, which was very greasy, very saucy, some caramelized sauce on the grate. But even with that, it was a simple matter of soap, water, and I wouldn't even call it elbow grease, just some gentle scrubbing. Our dishwasher isn't that large, and I don't want to fill up the whole thing with a basket and an insert. So I was very happy with how easily this cleans. These certainly look crispy. I thought I would try one without sauce just to see what that's like. Very crispy. A little salty. It's good though. The sauce has been sitting here for a little bit, so I'm just going to whisk it again. I'm going to pour the sauce into this freezer bag. And toss the wings in here. Give it a good mix. Just decorate them with a few of the green onions. Normally I would put on some toasted sesame seeds, but I actually just used them all when I made chili oil, so we'll just have to go without, but it would be awesome. And a little garnish. There you have it. Well, I'm going to let my daughter start eating these while I cook up the rest of these for my wife and I. I've been having a lot of fun with the Ninja Air Fryer Pro 4-in-1 this week. The chicken I made that first night was amazing. The wings tonight were great. Those ribs were phenomenal. Tomorrow night I am making pork belly bites. I'm so excited about that. So yeah, I'm having a good time with this. I'm excited to see what else it can do. I love how easily it cleans. It's so easy to use. It's small, doesn't take up a lot of space. I will give this a 5 out of 5 stars. However, I will say that if you have a larger family, you might want to go for the larger model of this. This is a 5-quart. I think the larger model is 6.5 quart. But if you have 1, 2, 3 people in your family, this is a good size. You be the judge. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, today we're going to be reviewing Ninja Air Fryer Pro XL. It's this one right here. I just got it a few weeks ago. I had a different one before, but I fell in love with this one. It's pretty easy to use. You can take it out, and also it has a little basket right here. Gasket, you can take it out also as well to clean it, or if you want to bake, or just put the meat right in there straight. Put it back in there, or you could put pieces of chicken on top of the little gasket there. Then you put it back in here. It has a on and off switch. It has a temperature. You can regulate the temperature. I'll show you 390. You can put it up, or you can lower it down as well. We have the timer right here. You could put for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on the time you want to use it for your cooking. It has a start and pause button right here. So when you're gonna check on the meat in there, you can pause it and open it and check if it's done, if it needs to be more cooked. Put it back in there, you put start again. It has this 6 little settings right here. If you want to make max crispy, like it's crispier for the chicken or anything you put in there, or use the regular air fryer, the roasting, the baking, reheating, or if you want to do some chips as well, it could dehydrate carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes. I love to do the pickles. I love dry pickles, so I do that in here as well. It has a little sticker right here where it tells you about how many minutes you're gonna be putting for chicken or frozen fries, vegetables, fish. It comes with a nice instruction guide, as you can see right here. It tells you all the settings, and also it tells you how to use it as well. It has recipes, and it tells you all the recipes and how many minutes, for how long you're gonna put it in there. It's pretty easy to use. I really like it. Again, I cook all the time, and this one, it saves me so much time. I cook more healthy foods, and I use less oil now. I love it.
absolutely love this. We use it all the time now. The only downfall is it does take 20 minutes to preheat, but after that, everything tastes like 10 times better in the air fryer. I'm literally waiting 20 minutes just to make a Hot Pocket.